Guess what? Today you get to meet one of my favorite online coaches, Erica Ross Krieger, who's here to help us keep all things money straight in our minds and help us get to that next level. So enjoy this interview with her. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Course Creators HQ podcast, helping you navigate the latest techniques for creating and marketing online courses. And now, here's your host, Julie Hood.
So today's episode is so much fun, y'all. I am excited to introduce Erica Ross Krieger to you. She is a money mindset coach who also works in a lot of different areas. She's an incredible coach all the way around, but one of my favorite things to do with her is around the way you think about money and how all of that comes together for you. So today's episode is actually a replay from a Clubhouse room that I hosted last week. And I thought you would enjoy hearing a quick episode from Erica. And in addition to that, she's also doing her Money Mindset Challenge. So it's going to start on July the 25th of 2022. So I'll put the link to that. She's also doing an intro room for free if you want to go find out a little bit more. So I'll put both those links into the show notes. If you're listening to this later, if you're listening to the replay, I'll try to keep those links updated for you because she only offers it every so often. Like there isn't a regular schedule. So when she does offer this Money Mindset Challenge, you do want to jump into it because I can't promise this will happen for you, so I got to put that in there. But I will tell you, every time I do this challenge, I end up making more cash. So I hope that happens for you too. Can't promise it, but I really hope that happens for you too. So go to the show notes, either in your app or you can go to coursecreatorshq.com/104. That's /104 to get the links to the upcoming challenge and to her intro session so that you can come jump in. And I hope you enjoy this as much as I did. Erica's amazing. Thanks for being here.
So let me just give you a quick update. I am Erica Ross Krieger, and I love talking about money mindset. Entrepreneurs worldwide hire me to help them improve their success, their productivity, their happiness, and I do so by helping them strengthen their mental fitness and gain self-command, or what I call mindset mastery, and atrophy their inner saboteurs, you know, those things that cause self-sabotage, and awaken their inner sage. Because when we do that, then we get right with our inner selves, we get right with all of our relationships, and particularly our relationship with money. So that's what I do.
Oh my goodness. So excited for you to share this with us, Erica, because I 100% believe that we not only have to get all of the technical side of doing courses and the technical stuff figured out, we also have to get our mindset and our headspace correct. And I know you can totally help us with this. And the link that I'm going to share for you is coming up next Tuesday. You are doing an entire intro evening to your 10-day money mindset. So if you think this might be an area where you could do some improvements, where you could make some changes in the way that you're thinking about money, the way that you're addressing money, be sure to jump in and get a hold of this session and sign up for it. So let me change out this link to your intro session on Tuesday. All right. So, Erica, why don't you jump in, talk to us about money mindset and what we need to be thinking about, what we can change. Love to hear your suggestions for us.
All right. What I want to do, if we have time here, I'm going to share 7 secrets for clearing lack, scarcity, and bad manifesting habits. But before we do, I want to do this. I'm not going to ask anybody to share. In fact, I'd rather that you don't, not even in the chat, not anywhere. I'm going to ask you a question. You know, this whole money arena, right? It's regardless of where you are in your relationship with money, whether you've got yachts floating around the world or whether or not you're saving your first few dollars, it doesn't matter. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're tuning in. I'm glad you're listening. And I have deep respect for this whole arena and the energy of money. So here's where I want to start. I'm going to ask you all, everybody here in the room, a question, and I want you to hold on to the answer a bit just for yourself. I'm not going to ask you to share it at all. In fact, I don't want you to. So here we go. I want you to fill in this blank with your answer. When it comes to money, I wish blank. Now fill in the blank. Do it quickly and don't think too fast. Or don't think too hard. When it comes to money, I wish blank. Okay, got it? Now hold on to it. Now, after asking that question around the world, mind you, I've been in business for 30 years. I've asked that question around the world to hundreds, if not thousands of people from all different income levels. And the top 3 answers are, and I'll bet yours is somewhere in here. Either I want more of it, I want it to come easier to me, or I wish I didn't have to worry about it. Now, maybe yours isn't in there, and you can surprise me and put that in the chat. But 99.9% of the time, when I ask that question and tell them to fill in the blanks, that's what I got, which I find quite fascinating, right? So what it basically points to is our focus a lot of times is on what we don't have, on what we want more of. And when it comes to the energy of money and when it comes to the energy in life, that's not how it works. How it works is I need to be grateful for where I am. So I'm going to give you the 7 secrets for clearing lack, scarcity, and bad manifesting habits. Now, before I chat on, Julie, do you have any question you wanted to jump in and have me clarify before I go into my 7 secrets?
No, this is perfect. And you're right. I had one of your common answers. So awesome. Thanks.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give you your 7 secrets. Here we go. The first one is use responsible and powerful semantics. What do I mean by that? What's not disempowering and not powerful semantic is the word I can't, I should, right? A powerful semantic is I can, I want to. Even when it comes, and the speaker prior to me was talking about disabilities, and I know I work with one myself, a powerful semantic in that world, instead of saying someone is in a wheelchair, we can say the person uses a wheelchair. Think about the subtlety of and the power of that. It assigns choice, right? It assigns, they use it for their empowerment, not that they're in one, right? And when in the world of money, the same thing. I can is much more important, empowering than I can't, right? So use powerful semantics and watch what you use. I could go into any one of these for an hour, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to go to the next secret. And then I'll go back and say, why do all these contribute to your money mindset? Why do they contribute to you strengthening your mental fitness and you becoming more on top of how you come to the world and how you choose to show up? All right, the second secret is declutter your spaces all around you, your home, your office. Declutter. Declutter your brain. Declutter what comes into your brain. Declutter by lessening the amount of news you watch. Declutter by gossiping less. Declutter by complaining less. Declutter by removing the extra paperwork all around your desk or the extra stuff in your house. You know, there's a practice in ancient Japan of removing 9 items a day. Powerful practice. And why? Why do we do that for money mindset? Because we then free up more space. We free up. Money loves a vacuum. Money enters in. Money is joyful. Money is playful. The energy of money is playful and joyful, and it comes into clean, clear, empty spaces. The next thing is spend with intention and respect. That's number 3, spend with intention and respect. Watch where you're spending your dollars. Are you spending your dollars with places that contribute back to the world? Are you spending your dollars with intention when you spend them? And are you spending them with respect? Money loves to be respected. And if these days, if you don't use cash at all, where do you keep your credit cards? If it is your cash and you've got them all wrinkled and jammed in a wallet, straighten them out. If you've got your credit cards laying all around, straighten them out. But spend with intention and respect.
So, Erica, I'm going to pause you real quick because
Sure.
I think what I love about that is that those are so simple. Like cleaning up our clutter and paying more attention to keeping things organized. Like those are super simple ideas. So thank you so much for giving those easy ones. So
You're welcome. And right, I mean, I'm not going to tell you like go create, and I want you to create courses with Julie, but don't create 57 more new courses, and don't go overwhelm yourself with complicated courses, and don't go overwhelm yourself with following 52 gurus, and don't go overwhelm keep it simple. Simplicity is probably the name of the game here. So yes, with that, let's go to secret number 4, and it's to consume mindfully. And again, this sort of ties to the other with the declutter, but consume mindfully. What are you putting into your vessel, your sacred body? What food are you putting in? What drinks are you putting in? What news are you putting in? What information are you putting in? And why is that important? Because what I'm taking in absolutely mirrors what goes out, impacts what goes out, and impacts what I attract in addition. Consume mindfully. Consume mindfully. Basically, step number 3, or secret number 3, was to consume with intention, which is mindfully, but to consume mindfully, the food, the drink, the news. And that does impact your money mindset. The 5th thing is for you to connect with nature, what you call your source, by having meditation moments, by spending specifically moments outdoors. I don't care if you're in the dead of winter and all you can do is go to a window and either crack it open an inch or just look out, somehow commune with nature. Because a shift happens with your energy there when you connect with your source, with a moment of prayer, with a moment of meditation. And it also accesses the part of the brain where your sage lives. And I am steeped in all the scientific terminology of neuroscience, and I can throw all the terms out to you, but I want to keep it simple here. I want you to take a little moment every day, even if it's for a deep breath, even if it's for to be at peace. Money comes in when I have more of those moments. And number 6, big one, don't believe saboteur lies. And here's what I mean by that. We all have 10 saboteurs in one way, shape, or form. I can name them all right now. I'm not going to. One of them happens to be your inner judge, right? And the saboteur is responsible for lies. And I can tell you that it is likely that one of your answers to my very first question is somehow based on a lie. A lie that part of your old, outdated fight or flight side of your brain is telling you. It's possibly telling you that it's hard to make money, or I have to work harder to make more money, and which is why you filled in the blank with, I want it to come easier. Or it had another lie. There's not enough money. I don't have enough money. That's the other lie. And if your answer was, I want more of it, it probably was steeped in that lie. Or if your answer was, I wish I just didn't have to worry about money at all, it's steeped in a lie that A, you have to worry about it, and B, that money likes to be worried about. It doesn't. Money's your buddy. Those are all saboteur lies. Don't believe those lies. Believe the inner truth of what your sage knows for sure. And you can say, well, Erica, that's easy for you to say, but no, it just takes practice of going to the mental fitness gym, my friends. It just takes practice. And that's a lot of what the work is that I do. And let's leave with secret number 7, because I see that we are getting close out of time. And secret number 7 is the big kahuna, and that is practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. And I know there'll be a speaker coming up in a little bit, and you're going to hear a lot more about that, so it's sort of fun that we fit together here. What are you grateful for right here, right now? This breath, this one right here. Breathe in with me, in through the nose, out through the mouth. That breath right there, how sacred is that? How special are you? That's abundance right there. Be grateful for it. That breakfast that you had this morning, I'm assuming you did. And if not, the lunch you'll have this afternoon, be grateful for it. Look around the world right now. Look at where there might not be that happening. Practice gratitude for everything. Practice gratitude for all the money that is coming in right now. So those are the 7 tips. And Julie, I want to make sure I answer questions or engage some other way here that
yeah, so good. So anybody who has a question for Erica, feel free to raise your hand or jump up on stage. I see Ida says gratitude in all caps, 100%. Ida, thank you. But feel free, we got just a couple minutes, so you're invited to come up and talk to Erica. And of course, I have some questions for you, Erica. So what would you say is the best way to access your sage and to really tap in to that part of your brain? Do you have an idea for us?
I do, and I'm going to give you a couple right here, right now. Know when I said to everybody, take a moment and stop and breathe in with me, in through your nose, out through your mouth. In that moment, what you did was you quieted the fight or flight part of the brain, the part that's worrying about the money not being enough, and you came to the present moment. And there is nothing that you can do on the planet stronger to strengthen that inner sage and waken the sage part of your brain, and it physiologically exists, ladies and gentlemen, and it exists when you come to the present moment. So I'm going to show you another way to do that right here, right now. If you physically can do so, go ahead, close your eyes, and in addition, when I be quiet right now to hearing my voice, I want you to listen in and hear what is the farthest sound that you can hear. I'll be quiet. The farthest sound. Great. Now listen to your breath. Just take a listen. And now with your eyes closed, I want you to rub 2 fingertips together, assuming you can, maybe a thumb and a forefinger. Rub it together with such attention that you can actually feel the ridges on your fingertips. Great, just like that. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back. What you just did was, notice you could not be worrying about money or lack while you were tuned into the present moment. That is the best way for you to access your sage. So before I put out another post, before I get on a phone call with a client, before I go pay my bills, I take a moment like that and access that part of myself, because then I know I'm going to come to that next moment with more of my inner sage. Tiny little example, but there you go.
Oh my goodness, so good, Erica. Thank you for giving us just a little taste of what it's like to work with you. So I want to invite you all to please jump in to the link at the top. Erica is having a 10-day money mindset challenge. It is amazing. Every time I do it, I will say I make more money. Can't promise that will happen for you, but it does work that way for me. So I'm going to be jumping in, and she's talking about it on Tuesday. So if you want to jump in, the link's at the top. It'll also be on our party links room. So you can jump in if you're listening to the replay. Get signed up so that you get the Zoom link so you can come experience more of working with Erica on Tuesday. So thank you so much, Erica, for being in here. You have been a longtime friend and guide, and I so appreciate you jumping in to the room today and helping us course creators make a little more money and do a little bit better with everything that we've got going on.
Oh, Julie, thanks. Thanks for having me. Thanks for putting up the link to next week. I can't wait to talk about the 10-day Money Mindset Challenge. It's so much fun. Like I said, money loves fun, guys. All right, Julie, thanks so much for having me.
Take care. Thank you, Erica.
Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed that session with Erica. You need to follow her. She also has a podcast called The Entrepreneur's Cafe, so go check out her episodes. We started podcasting about the same time, so she's got a whole bunch of episodes that you can listen to. And then check out the links, coursecreatorshq.com/104 to get the links to her latest and greatest challenge and intro session that we were talking about in that Clubhouse room. So let me know if you did the exercises. Let me know what you thought, if it was helpful, if you had any breakthroughs, if you find them interesting or not. I'm really, really curious. And have an amazing week. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and I really appreciate this space in your earbuds every week. It's wonderful to get to chat with you. Take care and have a terrific week.